Get ready for the action because the Pittsburgh Steelers' offseason has seen major shifts. Analyst Steve Palazzolo is calling it. Aaron Rodgers might have his best supporting cast in several years if he returns, pointing to key additions like Jamel Dean at cornerback and Michael Pittman Jr. at wide receiver, suggesting a potentially game-changing group for the quarterback.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
But the story takes a bizarre turn as Aaron Rodgers' visit to Pittsburgh has become completely shrouded in mystery. ESPN's Adam Schefter confirms that neither the Steelers organization nor Rodgers' agent, David Dunn, knew he was coming, creating an unbelievable situation that has everyone scratching their heads. The saga continues with reports confirming that Aaron Rodgers did not actually meet with the Steelers over the weekend, despite earlier rumors suggesting otherwise. Insiders like Adam Schefter and Tom Pelissero reveal that there is no behind-the-scenes agreement, leaving the future of the quarterback hanging in the balance. The pressure is mounting as Steelers fans demand answers, while reports surface that other teams, including the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos, have shown interest in acquiring Aaron Rodgers. Will he stay in Pittsburgh, or is this the end of his career? Stay with us right now for all the latest on the Rodgers saga. The Pittsburgh Steelers have made notable offseason additions that analysts suggest could position Aaron Rodgers for his best supporting cast in several years should he return. According to Steve Palazzolo of the 33rd team, the roster improvements, while not centered on Rodgers, offer a strong environment for him. Palazzolo pointed to the revamped pass-catching group, highlighting players like Michael Pittman Jr. and Jamel Dean as key components. If it is Rodgers, this could be the best group of pass catchers he's had, Palazzolo stated on the Check the Mic podcast. Offensively, the team addressed losing Kenneth Gainwell by bringing in Rico Dowdle, an adequate replacement, and the coaching staff is expected to maximize Caleb Johnson as the third running back. The offensive line also saw significant depth improvements with additions like Max Ihinacher, Jennings Dunker, and Brock Hoffman. A major area of improvement is expected in the receiving core, as Michael Pittman Jr. and Jeremy Bernard offer skills Rodgers would value, potentially creating a more cohesive passing unit than last season. Defensively, while issues persisted, additions like Jamel Dean and increased depth across cornerback, safety, and the defensive line are noted, with Patrick Graham taking over as defensive coordinator expected to bring a new voice to the unit. While the team is not immediately positioned for a Super Bowl run, Palazzolo believes this Steelers roster represents Rodgers' strongest opportunity to compete in years. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers' recent visit to Pittsburgh has taken an unexpected and perplexing turn, according to reports surfacing over the weekend. While widely reported that Rodgers was in town, there was no indication of a planned meeting with the Pittsburgh Steelers. ESPN reporter Adam Schefter revealed on the Pat McAfee show that the lack of interaction stemmed from a complete lack of awareness within the organization. Schefter stated that when the initial reports surfaced, neither the Steelers organization nor Rodgers' agent, David Dunn, were aware of his visit, with some sources even dismissing the reports as untrue. This situation has raised significant questions regarding the information flow surrounding the visit. Schefter confirmed a Kabbali report, emphasizing that neither the team nor the agent knew about Rodgers' arrival. The circumstances surrounding how this information leaked remain unclear, especially given earlier claims suggested Rodgers was visiting to sign a contract, a plan that ultimately did not materialize. Rodgers is known for keeping people guessing, but this level of opacity surrounding his trip is described as unusual. The mystery remains why Rodgers would visit Pittsburgh without his agent's knowledge and how the information gained traction. The situation is currently unresolved. As the Steelers prepare for their voluntary minicamp next week, this period could serve as a crucial decision point for the quarterback. Despite the current confusion, Conventional wisdom suggests Rodgers will ultimately return to play one more season with the Pittsburgh team. The ongoing saga surrounding Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers remains unresolved, as reports indicate no meeting took place over the recent weekend. ESPN insider Adam Schefter confirmed on the Pat McAfee show that Rodgers did not visit the Steelers' facility during the rookie minicamp weekend, contradicting earlier reports from Pittsburgh radio station 93.7, the fan that a meeting was anticipated. Schefter noted that neither the organization nor Rodgers' agent were aware of the rumored meeting. This lack of confirmation was echoed by Steelers beat writer Mark Kaboly, who had previously reported no expected meeting. Furthermore, NFL Network's Tom Pelissero stated on the Rich Eisen show that while Rodgers was believed to be in Pittsburgh, no meeting was scheduled. Pelissero added that communication exists between the Steelers and Rodgers' agent, David Dunn, and that financial concerns are not expected to be an issue if Rodgers agrees to return. Pelissero stressed that the ultimate decision rests with Rodgers, suggesting he could make a decision quickly. Despite the lack of recent meetings, NFL insiders maintain a consistent expectation that Rodgers will re-sign with Pittsburgh. Schefter asserted that nothing has changed regarding this outlook, though he mentioned that the start of the Steelers' OTAs on May 18 should be a focal point. This follows comments from Steelers president Art Rooney II, who had previously expressed expectations for Rodgers to make a decision before the 2026 NFL Draft. While reports suggest positive communication between the team and Rodgers' camp, reporters indicate there is no behind-the-scenes agreement. However, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette's Jerry Dulac warned that if Rodgers does not agree to a new deal before off-season training activities begin on May 18, the team's patience could diminish. The Pittsburgh Steelers are awaiting a definitive decision from veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers regarding his future with the franchise in 2026. The organization has maintained a patient approach, allowing Rodgers time to make his choice, a situation that has generated significant fan frustration, particularly in 2025, when many preferred the team to move forward with players like Will Howard or Drew Aller, despite Rodgers offering the best path to competitiveness in 2026. Rodgers has not yet signed with Pittsburgh, but reports indicate he recently traveled to the city over the weekend, though the purpose of his visit remains undisclosed. The Steelers have established an insurance policy by placing a right of first refusal tender on Rodgers, which would entitle Pittsburgh to a compensatory draft pick if he signs elsewhere, and prohibits him from signing with another team once training camp commences. Speculation surrounding the tender has led to reports that other NFL teams have shown interest in securing Rodgers. Beat writer Mark Kaboly confirmed on 93.7 the fan that other teams have been snooping around, though he did not specify which franchises. Murmurs have pointed toward the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos as potential suitors. The Broncos are dealing with quarterback Bo Nix, who is recovering from a serious ankle injury, while the Cardinals face their own quarterback uncertainty. Kaboly suggested that Rodgers appears uninterested in playing anywhere other than Pittsburgh, noting that continuing his career might be his final season, and he likely does not want that experience tied to a new franchise, especially the Cardinals. However, the potential fit in Arizona, given his former coaches and offensive weapons, remains intriguing. Rodgers signed during the 2025 offseason just before mandatory minicamp began in June, suggesting a similar signing process is expected this year. Organized team activities, OTAs, are scheduled to begin on May 18th, a date under observation as Rodgers, who typically avoids OTAs, might participate with a new coaching staff in Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, reports suggest that a contract signing could occur within the next week, following discussions involving former Green Bay Packers coach Mike McCarthy and Rodgers.